Her boyfriend texted, "I'm canceling our trip to Europe to go with someone else. Don't take it personally." She calmly replied, "No worries, have fun." What he didn't know was that the ticket and hotel were all in her name. The day he arrived at the airport with his someone else, he found himself stranded while she was boarding her first-class flight. Samantha had always been an excellent planner. Her organizational skills were top-notch, and she prided herself on her meticulous attention to detail. So, when she and her boyfriend, Alex, decided to take a dream vacation to Europe, Samantha spared no effort in making it the trip of a lifetime. Months of research went into selecting the perfect destinations, booking first-class flights, and reserving luxurious hotels. Samantha poured her heart and soul into the itinerary, eager to explore the picturesque streets of Paris, the historic landmarks of Rome, and the serene canals of Amsterdam with the man she loved. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. One evening, just days before their departure, Samantha received an unexpected text from Alex. "I'm canceling our trip to Europe to go with someone else. Don't take it personally." Her heart sank as she read the words. The betrayal cut deep, but Samantha was not one to wallow in self-pity. With a calm resolve, she replied, "No worries, have fun." What Alex didn't know was that Samantha had booked everything in her name: the flights, the hotels, and the tours. Determined not to let his deceit ruin her plans, Samantha decided to take the trip herself. She deserved it, after all. The day of departure arrived, and Alex, brimming with confidence, arrived at the airport with his new flame. He imagined the adventures they would have together and the look of jealousy on Samantha's face when she found out. However, his smug grin faded when he approached the check-in counter and was informed that there was no reservation under his name. His new companion looked bewildered as Alex frantically tried to contact Samantha, but she didn't answer. Meanwhile, Samantha was enjoying a glass of champagne in the first-class lounge, her heart lighter than it had been in weeks. She knew she had made the right decision. As she boarded her flight to Paris, she felt a sense of liberation and empowerment. The next few weeks were a whirlwind of breathtaking sights, delectable cuisine, and unforgettable experiences. Samantha reveled in the beauty of Europe, discovering new facets of herself along the way. She met fascinating people, forged new friendships, and even had a few romantic encounters. Back home, Alex was left to grapple with the consequences of his actions. His hasty decision had cost him not only a luxurious trip but also the trust of the woman who had loved him. He realized too late that Samantha's calm response had been anything but a sign of acceptance. It had been the quiet strength of someone who knew her worth and refused to be taken for granted. As Samantha's plane touched down on home soil, she felt a renewed sense of purpose. The trip had been more than just a vacation, it had been a journey of self-discovery. She returned with a heart full of memories and a spirit unbroken. Alex's deceit had backfired spectacularly, but Samantha had emerged victorious. Her best-laid plans had not gone awry, they had simply taken a detour, leading her to a destination far more fulfilling than she had ever imagined. As Samantha settled back into her routine, she found herself reflecting on the journey that had changed her life. The trip had been a turning point, and she was determined to make the most of the opportunities that lay ahead. One day, while sipping coffee at her favorite cafe, Samantha received a message from a friend she had made during her travels. It was Julian, a charming artist she had met in Paris. They had spent hours wandering the city's art galleries and sharing stories about their lives. Julian's message was warm and inviting, expressing his desire to visit her in her hometown. Excited by the prospect of reconnecting with Julian, Samantha agreed. When he arrived, they picked up right where they had left off, exploring the local sights and enjoying each other's company. Julian's visit reignited Samantha's passion for art, and she found herself sketching and painting more than ever before. Inspired by her experiences, Samantha decided to take a leap of faith. She quit her mundane job and enrolled in an art school, determined to pursue her passion full-time. Her decision was met with mixed reactions from friends and family, but Samantha knew it was the right choice for her. Meanwhile, Alex's life had taken a downturn. His relationship with his new partner had fizzled out, and he found himself struggling to move on. He couldn't help but think about Samantha and the life they could have had together. Guilt and regret gnawed at him, and he longed for a chance to make amends. One day, while browsing social media, Alex stumbled upon a post about an art exhibition in the city. The featured artist was none other than Samantha. Intrigued and hopeful, he decided to attend the event, hoping to find a way to apologize and perhaps rekindle their relationship. As he entered the gallery, Alex was struck by the beauty and emotion of Samantha's work. Each piece told a story of resilience, growth, and self-discovery. He wandered through the exhibition, lost in thought, until he finally spotted Samantha across the room, engaged in conversation with Julian. Seeing her radiant and confident, Alex realized that Samantha had moved on and found happiness without him. He felt a pang of regret but also a sense of admiration for the woman she had become. With a heavy heart, he decided not to approach her. Instead, he left a note with the gallery's receptionist, expressing his heartfelt apology and wishing her all the best. Samantha found the note later that evening. As she read Alex's words, she felt a mix of emotions, sadness for what could have been, but also a sense of closure. She knew that she had made the right choices and that her future was bright. With Julian by her side, Samantha continued to pursue her dreams, creating art that inspired and touched the hearts of those who saw it. Her journey had been unexpected, but it had led her to a place of fulfillment and in the end, Samantha's best-laid plans had brought her to a destination she had never imagined, proving that sometimes, the most beautiful paths are the ones we discover when we let go and embrace the unknown. Months turned into years, and Samantha's art career flourished. She held exhibitions across various cities, garnering acclaim and admiration from art enthusiasts and critics alike. Her work resonated deeply with people, capturing the essence of human emotions and experiences. Julian had become an integral part of Samantha's life. Their bond was not just romantic, they were partners in creativity and adventure. Together, they traveled the world, drawing inspiration from different cultures and landscapes. Each journey added new layers to Samantha's art, making her creations even more profound and evocative. One day, while visiting an art festival in Barcelona, Samantha and Julian were approached by a renowned art curator, Isabella. Impressed by Samantha's work, Isabella invited her to participate in an exclusive international art showcase in New York City. It was an opportunity of a lifetime, and Samantha eagerly accepted. As preparations for the showcase began, Samantha found herself reflecting on the incredible journey that had brought her here. From the heartbreak of Alex's betrayal to the joy of discovering her true passion, every experience had shaped her into the person she was today. The night of the showcase arrived, and the gallery was abuzz with excitement. Art lovers, collectors, and critics from around the world gathered to witness the exhibition. Samantha's pieces were the highlight of the evening, each artwork telling a unique story of resilience, growth, and transformation. Among the crowd, Samantha spotted a familiar face. It was Alex. He had followed her career from a distance, marveling at her success and regretting his past mistakes. As he approached her, he felt a mix of nervousness and admiration. "Samantha," Alex began, "I know this may not be the right time, but I just wanted to say how proud I am of you. Your art is incredible, and you've achieved so much. I'm truly sorry for everything that happened." Samantha looked at Alex, her expression calm and composed. She had moved on from the pain he had caused, and there was no bitterness in her heart. "Thank you, Alex. I appreciate your words. Life has a way of leading us to where we're meant to be, and I believe everything happens for a reason." As they spoke, Julian joined them, his presence a reminder of the new chapter in Samantha's life. Alex could see the happiness and fulfillment in her eyes, and he knew that she was exactly where she was meant to be. The night continued with laughter, conversations, and shared moments of inspiration. Samantha's art had not only transformed her own life but had touched the hearts of many others. In the years that followed, Samantha continued to create, inspire, and thrive. Her journey was a testament to the power of resilience and the beauty of embracing the unknown. And as she stood in front of her latest masterpiece, she knew that the best-laid plans often led to the most extraordinary destinations. Samantha's journey as an artist continued to flourish. Her works were displayed in renowned galleries worldwide, and she became a sought-after speaker at art conferences and workshops. She enjoyed sharing her story and inspiring others to pursue their passions, regardless of the obstacles they might face. Julian remained a constant source of love and support. Together, they formed a perfect partnership, both in their personal lives and in their artistic endeavors. They collaborated on several projects, blending their unique styles to create breathtaking masterpieces that captivated audiences everywhere. One sunny afternoon, Samantha received an unexpected letter in the mail. It was an invitation from a prestigious art institution in Florence, Italy, offering her a residency program. The opportunity to live and work in the heart of Renaissance art history was a dream come true, and Samantha eagerly accepted. Arriving in Florence, Samantha was immediately enchanted by the city's rich cultural heritage and artistic legacy. She spent her days exploring historic landmarks, studying the works of great masters, and finding inspiration in the vibrant streets and landscapes. As part of the residency program, Samantha was given a beautiful studio overlooking the Arno River. The view from her window was nothing short of magical, and it fueled her creativity like never before. She poured her heart and soul into her paintings, each stroke of her brush telling a story of passion, resilience, and growth. One evening, while attending a gallery opening, Samantha was introduced to Lorenzo, a renowned art historian. Lorenzo was captivated by her work and invited her to participate in a special exhibition celebrating contemporary artists who drew inspiration from the Renaissance. The exhibition was a resounding success, drawing art lovers and critics from around the world. Samantha's pieces were praised for their depth, emotion, and originality. She felt a profound sense of accomplishment, knowing that she had honored the legacy of the great masters while also carving out her own unique path. Julian, ever the supportive partner, stood by her side throughout the journey. Together, they explored the beauty and history of Florence, savoring every moment of their time in the city. Their love for each other grew stronger, and they knew that their bond was unbreakable. As their residency in Florence came to an end, Samantha and Julian made a promise to each other to continue exploring the world, finding inspiration in every corner, and creating art that touched the hearts of others. Years later, Samantha looked back on her journey with gratitude and pride. She had faced heartbreak and betrayal, but she had emerged stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. Her best-laid plans had led her to a life of adventure, creativity, and love. Samantha's story was a testament to the power of resilience and the beauty of embracing the unknown. And as she stood in her studio, painting the next chapter of her life, she knew that the best was yet to come. Samantha and Julian's journey together continued to be a tapestry of artistic exploration, love, and shared dreams. They settled back into their home, a cozy studio apartment in Paris, where they both worked on their respective art projects. The walls were adorned with their creations, each piece telling a story of their adventures and the moments that had shaped their lives. One day, Samantha received an invitation to speak at an international art conference in Tokyo. The opportunity to share her experiences and insights with a global audience was both thrilling and daunting. Julian, ever the supportive partner, encouraged her to seize the chance and assured her that he would be by her side. Arriving in Tokyo, Samantha was captivated by the city's vibrant blend of tradition and modernity. The conference was a grand affair, attended by artists, curators, and enthusiasts from around the world. Samantha's presentation was met with applause and admiration, her journey resonating with many in the audience. During their stay in Tokyo, Samantha and Julian explored the city's rich cultural heritage, from the serene gardens and ancient temples to the bustling markets and cutting-edge art galleries. They drew inspiration from the seamless fusion of old and new, incorporating these elements into their own work. As they wandered through the streets of Shibuya, Samantha couldn't help but reflect on how far she had come. The heartbreak and betrayal she had once faced seemed like a distant memory, overshadowed by the incredible experiences and personal growth she had achieved. Julian, sensing her introspection, took her hand and said, "We've come a long way, haven't we? I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished." Samantha smiled, her heart swelling with gratitude. "I couldn't have done it without you, Julian. You've been my rock, my inspiration, and my greatest supporter." Their time in Tokyo was a whirlwind of discovery and creativity, and they left the city with a renewed sense of purpose. Back in Paris, Samantha continued to push the boundaries of her art, experimenting with new techniques and mediums. Julian's own work flourished, and together, they became a dynamic force in the art world. Years passed, and Samantha's name became synonymous with innovation and resilience. She received numerous awards and accolades, but what mattered most to her was the impact her work had on others. Her art had the power to heal, inspire, and bring people together. One evening, as Samantha and Julian stood on a balcony overlooking the Seine, watching the sunset paint the sky in hues of orange and pink, they felt an overwhelming sense of contentment. Their journey had been filled with twists and turns, but they had navigated it together, growing stronger with each step. Samantha took a deep breath and said, "I never imagined that my life would turn out this way. It's been an incredible journey, and I'm grateful for every moment." Julian wrapped his arm around her, pulling her close. "The best journeys are the ones we don't plan. They're the ones that lead us to places we never thought possible." As the stars began to twinkle above, Samantha and Julian knew that their story was far from over. There were still countless adventures to be had, and they were ready to embrace whatever the future held. Hand in hand. As time went on, Samantha and Julian found themselves continually inspired by each other and the world around them. Their home in Paris became a hub for fellow artists, a place where creativity and collaboration flourished. They hosted art nights, inviting friends and newcomers to share their work, exchange ideas, and grow together as a community. One particularly memorable evening, they decided to organize a special event, an art and music festival on a rooftop terrace overlooking the Eiffel Tower. The city lights twinkled as artists from various disciplines came together, creating a vibrant tapestry of talent and expression. Musicians played soulful tunes, dancers moved gracefully, and painters captured the magic of the night on their canvases. As the festival reached its crescendo, Samantha and Julian took a moment to soak it all in. Surrounded by the people they loved and the art that defined their lives, they felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude. This was their dream come true, a life filled with passion, creativity, and connection. Years passed, and Samantha's influence continued to grow. She was invited to be a guest lecturer at prestigious art schools, sharing her journey and inspiring the next generation of artists. Her memoir, Brushstrokes of Resilience, became a bestseller, touching the hearts of readers worldwide with her story of overcoming adversity and finding her true path. Julian, too, thrived in his own right. His innovative sculptures and installations earned him critical acclaim, and he became a prominent figure in the contemporary art scene. Together, they were a dynamic duo, celebrated not only for their individual talents but also for their unwavering support and love for each other. One day, while browsing through an old sketchbook, Samantha came across a drawing she had made years ago, a depiction of herself standing at a crossroads, unsure of which path to take. She smiled, thinking about how far she had come and how much she had grown. In that moment, she realized that life was full of unexpected twists and turns, but it was those very challenges that had shaped her into the person she was today. Every setback, every heartbreak, had been a stepping stone leading her to her true destiny. As she looked out the window at the bustling streets of Paris, Samantha felt a sense of peace and fulfillment. She knew that her journey was far from over, and there were still many more adventures to be had, stories to be told, and art to be created. With Julian by her side, Samantha embraced the unknown, confident that whatever the future held, they would face it together. Their love and creativity were boundless, and they knew that the best was yet to come. And so, Samantha's story continued, a testament to the power of resilience, the beauty of following one's passion, and the joy of sharing life's journey with those we hold dear. With each passing year, Samantha and Julian's bond grew stronger, their creative collaboration resulting in stunning works of art that mesmerized audiences around the world. Their journey together was one of endless exploration, both in their personal lives and in their artistic pursuits. One day, while they were working in their Paris studio, Samantha received an invitation to participate in a prestigious international art competition. The theme of the competition was transformation, and Samantha felt a deep connection to the concept. She had experienced profound transformations in her own life, and she was eager to express that through her art. As she began to conceptualize her piece, Samantha reflected on her journey. From the heartbreak of her past to the triumphs of her present, each moment had played a crucial role in shaping who she had become. She decided to create a series of paintings that depicted the stages of personal growth and resilience. Julian, inspired by Samantha's vision, decided to complement her paintings with a series of sculptures. His works would embody the physical and emotional changes one undergoes during times of transformation. Together, they poured their hearts into the project, their studio buzzing with creativity and excitement. The day of the competition arrived, and the gallery was filled with incredible works from artists around the world. Samantha and Julian's collaborative exhibit stood out, drawing admiration and praise from visitors and judges alike. Their pieces resonated deeply, capturing the essence of transformation in a way that was both powerful and poignant. As the awards were announced, Samantha and Julian were thrilled to learn that they had won first place. The recognition was a testament to their hard work, dedication, and the unbreakable bond they shared. They celebrated their victory with friends and fellow artists, their hearts full of joy and gratitude. Following the competition, Samantha and Julian were approached by a renowned art publisher who expressed interest in creating a coffee table book featuring their work. The book, titled Metamorphosis, would showcase their collaborative pieces and share their story with the world. The project was a labor of love, and as they worked on the book, Samantha and Julian realized how much they had achieved together. Their journey had been filled with challenges, but it had also been marked by incredible growth and countless moments of joy. Metamorphosis was released to critical acclaim, becoming a bestseller and earning accolades from art critics and enthusiasts alike. The book not only highlighted their artistic talents but also served as an inspiration to others, encouraging them to embrace change and pursue their passions. As they looked to the future, Samantha and Julian knew that their journey was far from over. They continued to explore new horizons, pushing the boundaries of their creativity and sharing their art with the world. Their love and partnership remained a source of strength and inspiration, guiding them through every new adventure, and so, Samantha's story continued, a testament to the power of resilience, the beauty of transformation, and the joy of following one's passion. With Julian by her side, she embraced the unknown, confident that their journey would lead them to even greater heights. Years flowed by like a river, and Samantha and Julian's lives were an ever-evolving masterpiece. Their collaborative work continued to gain global recognition, and their presence was in high demand at art festivals and cultural events worldwide. One of their most ambitious projects was yet to come. They received an invitation to exhibit at the Venice Biennale, one of the most prestigious art exhibitions in the world. The theme was unity in diversity, a concept that deeply resonated with their own philosophy of art and life. As they brainstormed ideas, Samantha and Julian decided to create an immersive experience that combined visual art, sculpture, and interactive elements. They envisioned a journey through different cultural landscapes, showcasing the beauty and richness of diversity while highlighting the common threads that unite humanity. The months leading up to the Biennale were a whirlwind of creativity and hard work. Samantha and Julian poured their hearts into the project, collaborating with artists from around the world to bring their vision to life. Their studio buzzed with energy, each piece adding a layer to the intricate tapestry they were weaving. The opening night of the Venice Biennale was nothing short of magical. As visitors walked through their exhibit, they were transported to different corners of the globe, each section a celebration of culture, tradition, and the universal human experience. The response was overwhelmingly positive, with attendees moved to tears by the powerful messages conveyed through the art. Among the visitors was Lorenzo, the art historian who had played a pivotal role in their journey. He approached Samantha and Julian, his eyes filled with admiration. "You've created something truly extraordinary," he said. "Your work speaks to the soul and reminds us of the beauty in our shared humanity." Samantha and Julian felt a deep sense of fulfillment. The Venice Biennale had been a dream come true, but more importantly, it had allowed them to connect with people on a profound level. Their art had transcended boundaries, bringing together individuals from diverse backgrounds and sparking conversations about unity and empathy. As they explored the enchanting city of Venice, Samantha and Julian took a moment to reflect on their incredible journey. They had come a long way from their humble beginnings, and their love for each other and their passion for art had only grown stronger. One evening, as they sat by the Grand Canal, watching the gondolas glide by and the city lights reflecting on the water, Julian turned to Samantha with a thoughtful expression. "What do you think our next adventure should be?" he asked. Samantha smiled, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "I think we should continue exploring the world, finding new sources of inspiration and sharing our art with as many people as possible. There are still so many stories to tell, and I believe our best work is yet to come." Julian nodded, his heart full of love and gratitude. "Together, we can achieve anything." And so, Samantha and Julian embarked on the next chapter of their journey, their hearts open to the endless possibilities that lay ahead. Their story was one of resilience, creativity, and unwavering love, a testament to the power of following one's passion and embracing the unknown. As they traveled from city to city, their art continued to inspire and touch the lives of countless individuals. Samantha and Julian knew that their journey would never truly end, for as long as they had each other and their art, they would always find new horizons to explore and new stories to tell. Samantha and Julian's story was a celebration of love, creativity, and resilience. They continued to travel the world, finding inspiration in the people they met and the places they explored. Each new adventure added depth to their art, making their work even more meaningful and profound. Years passed, and their reputation as visionary artists grew. They received invitations to exhibit in cities they had only dreamed of visiting, from the bustling streets of New York to the serene landscapes of Kyoto. Their art touched the hearts of people from all walks of life, transcending cultural and language barriers. One day, while visiting a quaint village in the south of France, Samantha and Julian stumbled upon an old, abandoned chateau. The place had a certain charm and a history that intrigued them both. They decided to restore the chateau and transform it into an artist's retreat, a sanctuary where creators from around the world could come together to collaborate, learn, and grow. The restoration project was a labor of love. Samantha and Julian poured their hearts into every detail, preserving the chateau's historical essence while adding their own artistic flair. As the retreat took shape, they invited artists, writers, musicians, and performers to join them, creating a vibrant community of creative souls. The chateau became a beacon of inspiration, a place where dreams were nurtured and new ideas were born. Workshops, exhibitions, and performances filled the calendar, and the retreat gained a reputation as a haven for artists seeking to rejuvenate their spirits and expand their horizons. As the years went by, Samantha and Julian watched with pride as the retreat thrived. They continued to create their own masterpieces, always finding new ways to express their love and passion through art. Their story had come full circle, from the heartbreak of the past to the fulfillment of their dreams. One evening, as they sat on the terrace of their beloved chateau, watching the sun set over the rolling hills, Samantha turned to Julian with a contented smile. "We've built something truly beautiful here," she said softly. "A place where creativity and love can flourish." Julian took her hand, his eyes filled with affection. "We've come a long way, Samantha. Our journey has been incredible, and I wouldn't change a single moment." Samantha nodded, her heart brimming with gratitude. "Neither would I. We've faced challenges, but we've also experienced so much joy and growth. I'm excited to see where our journey takes us next." As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Samantha and Julian knew that their story was far from over. The chateau was a testament to their resilience, their creativity, and their unwavering love for each other. It was a place where new stories would be written, and new dreams would be realized, and so, Samantha and Julian continued to embrace the unknown, confident that their best-laid plans had led them to a life more extraordinary than they could have ever imagined. Their journey was a celebration of the beauty of transformation, the power of art, and the enduring strength of love. The end was only the beginning, as their hearts and spirits remained open to the endless possibilities that lay ahead.